Okay, so thank you again for looking at the app. I just wanted to give you a little introduction on how the app works. Um, so essentially, there are three ways to add a paper to the app. First, you can search archive here. You can say like Chat, GPT, EDSS, click send, then you press on, and here you can read about the paper. If you don't understand the summary, you can click here and it will give you like a simplified summary of it. 1 second. There you go. That's just the same summary, but just a little bit more simplified. And then you can click here on PDF and you can open a PDF and see what it looks like. You can start reading if you want, but if you want to listen to it, you wait until it stops decoding here on the bottom left. And you click on reader and then you can start listening to the paper.
Chat GPT DSS. Empathetic di-
If you like the paper, then you can just save it here on the top right, and then that plus button comes up. But what I would recommend to do is that once you save it, you can go back, and go to saved articles, and this is where the saved papers will be in this section over here. And then here you can open the paper. Like I said, you can start listening. If you see a paragraph that you want to either take more actions, you can click on that plus button on the top right. And let's say you're not sure what that paragraph means, you click on that brain and it will simplify that paragraph for you that you're listening to. So here's just loading and then it simplifies the paragraph and it gives a bunch of terms that are technical about that paragraph. And then you can ask a question here. You can say, what is TTS? And then, you know, the AI will it's going to respond to TTS, it's a text to speech, blah, blah, blah. And then you can keep asking questions in particular about that paragraph. I'm trying to make it to chat about the entire paper, but that's still not working. I'm just right now it just focuses on this particular paragraph. And then you put that away. And then if let's say you want to take a note, you click on this pencil here and you say, oh, that's interesting paragraph and save. And I will save up that note. Here you can change the rate of the speech, of what you're listening to, the pitch, the volume. It doesn't take effect into the next paragraph, just as an FYI, but this is where you can change the rate and all of that. And then here you can open up the paper, and as you listen to the paper, you can read the
Dialogue Speech
paper if that's something
Synthesis
that you want to do.
DSS, i.e.,
And let's say you find something interesting about a particular paragraph, you can just select it and you can highlight it here in the middle, or you can select something and then annotate it. You can say, look more into it, let's say, and save that annotation. And then next time you read the paper, you can look at that annotation. And lastly, what you can do here is that you can select a particular section and then you can simplify again. And it will, that particular section that you selected will simplify it for you. And and then again you can it will simplify and you can short similar to how you do when you're listening to it, but on that section is by paragraph. On this section you can select the particular word or text that you want to simplify and chat about. In what I mean shot with AI about, and it's all based on chat GPT and all of that. So then you click done. And here you can go back. One last thing that you can do is look at the notes that you've taken. It looks a little dark because I'm in dark mode. I'm working on that, but these are the notes that were taken about this particular paragraph. If you want to review those notes, and then if you go back, and that's just one way of entering the paper into the app. Another way is that you can select local here on the bottom. Select local, and then you can select a paper that you have saved on your phone. Like for example, I select this paper that I have saved on my phone, and then it opens up the paper and then it's decoding the paper here on the bottom left. And once that's ready, you can start listening and do all of the things that you were doing with the other paper. You can do it with the paper that you have saved on your phone. Um, Anyways, that's how that works. It just takes, and then like I said, here you go. You can see it, you can save it, and take annotations and all of that. And another last way of getting papers into the app is by clicking online, and this should take you to Google. And here you can say Chat GPT paper, let's say, and then you open up that paper, or you can just enter the link here on the bottom. You can download that paper, and again, it starts decoding that paper. Um, and once I finish decoding, you can listen to it in the exact same way as the local paper that you have on your phone or the paper that from archive. So you click on reader, you can save that paper, go back, and here it is on the saved papers, and you can read into it, and you can listen to it and all of that. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole point of the app. Sorry for the long video. So the way to think about this app is not like a full feature app where you can have a bunch of features that you can do like a full research on. It's more like a kind of a light way of leisurely listening to a paper and maybe taking a couple of notes. It's not like something that you can like write full papers on or anything like that. It's more like a quick little app that you use to like listen to papers and make a few annotations, like maybe to do some pre-research, to decide what papers you want to be focusing on. You first have to like kind of like get a little taste of different papers, and you can do this through this app. All right, well, again, thank you so much for taking the time, and let me know if you have any questions.